Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I'm not done with Etali, baby. I've got more Etalis to cast. That Grixis build yesterday was just the tip of the Etali iceberg Etali, because yesterday Sheldred just got in the way. Sometimes casting Sheldred was the right play. We had less Etalis than I wanted. So today we go Etali Justice. Yeah, Invoke Justice. Remember that card? So this time we're going to try to use a Boros Shell to cast Invoke Justice, returning Etali from the graveyard to the battlefield all the time and making Etali do all kinds of awesome things, hitting all kinds of other awesome spells either from our own deck or from our opponents. On top of that, we're also a chaotic transformation deck, which means we can't run any other creatures, and if we want to hit the portal to Phyrexia, no other artifacts. However, if we exile a creature token or an artifact token, like a treasure, then we get a portal to Phyrexia and an Etali, and maybe the Etali also casts another portal to Phyrexia, or another Etali, so an Etali goes to the graveyard, that then casts another portal to Phyrexia, that then gets back the Etali next turn. All kinds of fun things that can happen. I actually love the build of this particular deck because absolute nonsense can ensue. Angel Fire Ignition can get hit by Etali to make Etali attack right away for 9 lifelink. That kind of swing changes games in best of one. It changes all kinds of games, but best of one especially needs those hasty lifelinky swings. Reminds me of the good old Velomachus Lorehold. That was the deck that could hit Angel Fire Ignition. There's one Atraxa in the deck. Why not? We have a bunch of treasures, you can hit it, and sometimes another Etali isn't what you need. You need a handful of nonsense because the opponent is playing board wipes. But then along the rest of the way, we have all kinds of other fun cards like that you might have questions about, like Nahiri, which can dump stuff in the graveyard, and is a Planeswalker type, which you can hit off Atraxa. That's fun. And we also have 2 copies of this card, Vampire's Vengeance. Why? CGB, what the? Why? 2 in a red, 2 damage to each non-vampire creature, create a blood token. Look, sometimes they'll have a vampire, a random blood tithe harvester. Nobody plays that card, right? But the important thing about this is you make the blood token. The blood token can either discard the big monster to be reanimated by Invoke Justice, or you can use Chaotic Transformation to transform the blood token into a portal to Phyrexia. So it actually ties the room together a lot better than a Brotherhood's End can do. Some other new cards hanging out in the deck. Volcanic Spite's a really good one in a deck that uses Chaotic Transformation, because if you have the Atraxa or the portal in your hand and you don't think you're going to cast them, putting them on the bottom can make sure that they're in the deck to be chaotically transformed into later. Invasion to Mercadia is a battle, so it's another type that you can hit off Atraxa. The Dream is Alive, you could hit all types in this deck, but Invasion of Mercadia is basically another discard draw type effect, another bitter reunion, you might say, in battle form. So sweet discard outlet. All right, I've introduced the deck. The only question now is how much freaking nonsense can we get up to? Let's dive in. Let more chaotic Etali nonsense begin. Opponent goes first. Hand is good though. The Vengeance might be very helpful. Okay. Shipwreck Marsh. Blue, black. Nothing? What happened to the meta? I haven't been mono-redded in like a minute. Care to counter? Opponent just stares. Just stares. Keeps staring. Hey, dude, come on now. This isn't that hard. A full rope on a bitter reunion. Somebody hasn't cast a Make Disappear before. Augury. So Proliferate Control? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, Toxic Control. Ooh, what a draw. We Fable. Prologue to Phyresis, my first poison counter. The clock is ticking. Invoke Justice right off the top. Tally, you can get in the graveyard. Wait, no. They discarded Leer to hand size. Let's get rid of these spells. We already have an Etali in the graveyard. Hard casting might be on the menu. Spell Pierce? I doubt it. And we don't have a target for the other Invoke Justice? Bad planning. Should have discarded a land just in case. Or the other Etali, right? Gotta be ready to Etali chain. I need to get greedier. I'm overthinking how to win with this deck. Just be greedy. 2 poison counters. Oh no. Anytime. They have bounced my Etali. Another Bitter Reunion off the top. You'd sack this one for haste. That's solid, right? Treasures. Down to 9. Save the treasures for next turn with another Bitter Reunion. And there's a transformation. So if they clear the board somehow, Etali with haste. Drowning in Ichor. Okay. My 3rd poison counter. Curiosity for 1. Passing turn. They could have a counter spell. Make them have it? Make them have it. Bring the ending, sure. You're at 2. See if you can get out of it. Two more cards from Curiosity. Only 7 poison counters to go. Make them have it part 2. Yeah. Another one. Uh-huh. That resolves? Oh, that's not good for you. Uh-huh. What do we get? Another Skullwinder. 3 damage. You may. Let's just decline. We're at 2 life. What if we hit you with your own little Skull Dwellers? Convenient lethal.
Coming transmission.
Cool kids, come in, cool kids. You're cool so you can hear this. We don't have much time. Join me at CovertGoBlue HQ. Follow the coordinates on your screen to CovertGoBlue HQ. CovertGoBlue HQ is your ultimate destination for everything CGB. Get your playmats. Get your shark tokens. And get the first look at all new merchandise that CGB releases. There's even more that's on the way. Gear up with the only merch that's 100% certified by the one in Best of One at the coolest place for the cool kids, CoolStuffInc.com. Head to CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. I'll see you at CovertGoBlue HQ. That's CovertGoBlue HQ.
Fable on the play is a keep. Even if the rest of the hand is nonsense. land from the opponent. Oh good. We're playing a mid-range battle. Fable loves those. Just don't play an island and then make disappear my Fable. That's all I ask. Plaza, okay. No, I should have asked for no Thalia. That's... Well, now I'm angry. Just do nothing for 4 turns. Good magic. Good magic. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. No reason not to attack with that 1/1 opponent. Good lord. What a load of garbage. I mean, they have a lethal. All they have to do is move this out of the way. Guess they can't. So what's that mean? All creatures in hand? Right now the portal doesn't do much. And we have the Angel Fire in hand, so Etali can't hit that. Also, Etali can't cast the spells we hit. Ooh, hit a Troxa though. That's pretty good. Okay. Come on out. Well, I mean, 11 is a lot of lifelink. Well, let's showcase our deck. Behold! All the cool stuff we can't quite do. One more card to discard. I think this Fable's too slow. All right, can they move the Atraxa out of the way? That's what it's gonna take. If one card can save the game, it had to be Atraxa, right? They're digging for it. Funny, I've seen almost no removal of any kind. Did nothing for 4 turns. And we have a chance! That card is very good. That card is very good. Is it enough? If I gain 11, is it enough? No. Okay, we transform. Now what? We still have this little pest called Thalio hanging out, which makes Etali a lot worse. Chaotic transformation, not great either. Rada Drobic is a problem. Well, Angel Fire is an option. It's all rough. It's all very rough, but Atraxa can save the game. So let's try to let her do her work. Let her cook. Now we could Etali maybe hit a creature from the opponent's side, but we can't cast a spell from our side, which it really sucks. They might have another Thalia too, but maybe we should just get rid of the Thalia while we can and then invoke Justice what? An Etali? We don't have one. Should have discarded one. Enough taxes though. Enough is enough. Could invoke the Fable. It's not that appealing. I guess the Wandering Emperor is the best thing. So let's hold it up and say go. still in a ton of trouble if they find an Atraxa solution. They're drawing again. That's good for us. The Dawn Sky. Scary card. I wonder if they have one of the combos. Jadar. I mean, it just looks like it's black-white, all the legendary creatures in Rotodrobic, right? Still no attacks because of Atraxa. Alright, we'll play to you. I need a way to get this out of the way.
Protect my people.
I think we just go big.
Show them how we greet our
Sundown Pass. It's not that the portal is very good. It's really not. Let's just go to the top. Maybe we'll hit a way to exile that AO. Big score Sheoldred. Oops, wrong order. Okay. Still no laydown arms. Vampire's Vengeance, not really what we're looking for. But come on, lay down arms. Okay, that's a lot of justice. Could blow up the Lauren and gain some life, I guess. Keep them from digging. Now, do I attack into this AO? I think I have to. Do we have trample? No. But we need that life, even though the AO, Vran, Ilkor, Rotodrobic stuff is pretty awesome. We need that life. Let's see what they find. Skrelv and Thalia. Great. How do we get the job done? How do we get the job done? Need more lay down arms. Only one's been cast. There must be 3 like on the bottom here. We've got to be getting close. Yay, Thalia stacks. Love this. So cool. You know what we needed more of in the format? Thalia. Yeah. More Thalia. There's the laydown arms. So the Skrelv is online. So we have to Vengeance first? Sorry, Reflection Okiki Jiki. It's gonna create a lot of triggers. Oh, they can save something with the Plaza too, but that's good. We get it tapped. Vran actually doesn't take the damage because it's a vampire. Oh, they held up the Plaza. Clever bugger. All right. So resolve triggers or big score now? If we big score now, there's no Thalia on the battlefield, and that's what I like. Man, no land. All right, resolve all. Oh, now they have a Shelly. All right, it's 2 mana for this laydown arms. They still have Plaza open, and unfortunately they'll have Skrelv next turn. But they have no flyer. First strike, pretty strong.
Fast and strike hard.
The opponent might use Etali here to kill Etali. If they do that with the Plaza, then we get to resolve a lay down arms on something. Not the Rotodrobic because of the ward, sadly. Okay, first strike. Okay, this is where the Plaza's going. Up to 34, transform. And now, what's the target? The Etali could go, but I think they might have another one. It's not the worst thing. This is a frustrating little token. The Thalia, I'm sorry, the Shieldred is hexproof. The Vran is annoying, but not the worst. And one Thalia isn't that bad. The Etali. Yeah, they did have a second one. But, I mean, that could have been the same for a lot of legends on the field. And besides, the second one isn't even a punish because Rotodrobic would make another. Alright, all the Invoked Justice. Etali in the graveyard. We're doing it. Another transformation. Thalia on the field, but we have the mana to pay because it's only one. So much life gain over there, but they're out of cards. Good game, don't run away. Oh, man, they're always so afraid. At least see what it reveals. It might be nonsense. It might be nothing. Opponent goes first, but we have Laydown Arms and Vampire's Vengeance, so this seems like a good hand to try, even if it is a little clunky and slow. And it looks like they're coming in hot. Okay. Let's go get a Plains, and then next turn maybe we double Laydown Arms. The Vampire's Vengeance is also very much on the table here if they play another cheap creature. It gets around Skrelv. Oh, they're coming in for some Poison Go. Alright, then maybe I'm not going to do Laydown Arms. Well, their 3-mana creature is probably not going to be good for Vengeance, huh? What a thing to say. Let's get the Mountain. And I'm just going to get the Skrelv. Don't want to fall too far behind. Don't want to fall too far behind. And it is Esper. Is it Rafine? Rona. Okay, we can hit that with Laydown Arms here if we want to. Ooh, we can spite that. Even better. Could also play the Restoration, but I think we just want to get Rona off the field. Very scary card. The Vengeance isn't doing much for us. Actually, Justice isn't doing anything for us. Maybe it's Transformation. Yeah, we're gonna try to play a Transformation game. And just keep the opponent's board really clear. What do they got? What do they got? Denick. Okay, Laydown Arms can hit that as well. Vengeance can hit Thalia, which is why I'm hanging on to it a bit. I think the opponent has a Go for the Throat. Yes, can we please target our graveyards? Might be a thing I do. Etali. Okay. Might as well do the one that gives me life and thins the deck. Transformation next turn. Nothing here that we can't use lay down arms on, so let's play out the pass. We still don't have an artifact, but we're about to have an enchantment creature. Okay, the Vampire's Vengeance just looking worse all the time as the opponent gets their connive on. If I had kept Invoke Justice, nah, I still wouldn't be in a great spot. But this is where you really want to be able to hit the portal. And we're not going to. I think we need to wait another turn. We have to cast the Vengeance. Yeah, and we want to do it after the 1/1 arrives. We really want to try to make a 1/1 off this Architect, which if the opponent doesn't remove it is possible. Here they come. Let's see where the connive is. They target a token. Okay, they do target a token, so resolve this, make the thing, then Vengeance. Kill the tokens, no connive. Wow! My blood token! Oh no! It's bad. And we draw Crucible. That's a creature. That can make sure we hit an Etali. Let them do this first because we can't stop it now. Oh, this is going to get wild. Dennick in the yard. Channel. Lock here and here and here. Because we make a new 1/1. Okay. Another land. Architect. There we go. Target up to 1 artifact. Submit 0. Feels bad. Countered my frickin' Vampire Sweeper. All right, target this. Target this for a fresh Fable? I don't think that's worth it. Could hit a Bitter Reunion, though. Nah, don't give up the board presence, right? 1 Planeswalker, 1 land. There's Etali. All right, hit the portal. That is an Invoke Justice and a Thalia. Let's do this in the right order. And unfortunately, it's all land down there. Now we can crash in with the Architect. Not many planes left in the deck. And we have a board presence, baby. But man, we are out of toys. This Etali can transform, though. Ooh, that's dangerous. Hold the land. We might draw Bitter Reunion. Come and get it. Ouch. Okay. It'd be that way sometimes. I told you they had to go for the throat. You gotta watch out for Etali, though. They do have a very large Adeline. They have to be careful. Like, I could chump it, pick off their other creatures if they attack with too much stuff. Oh, okay. You sure? You sure? What's the connive target? If it's not the Etali, they could be in big trouble. They get all these cards. We have to keep in mind the Iganjo. $6-5. All right, Iganjo's a problem. There's no good blocks where we get to keep Architect either, except here. Do we have to play as if there is no Iganjo? We block like this. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. We still have Architect. We make a 1/1. We're probably better off just losing the Thalia, right? So we block like this and keep Etali safe. We really need a good top deck. We're down to nothing. They'll have to block with Etali if we transform Etali. They'll have to. Okay. Interesting. Go to 12. We get our turn. So Bitter Reunion is an option. What is it, 9 to do Etali? We've got that. We can't Bitter Reunion and Etali. And it's 10 if I don't want to pay the life. Let's not pay the life. Raw, so they have to block this. No choice, which means we are also free to attack with this. Which means we'll have a 1/1. And then we'll have this as well. Oh wait, they have Restoration of Iganjo, right? So maybe we don't attack with this? Well, just attacking with it makes the 1/1, which is what we need for next turn. So yeah, we attack like this. And then we have 2 little blockers to keep us alive. Are you down with the sickness? Do you know about the infect? If they don't know about the poison counters, okay, they know. They know. Still no Restoration of Iganjo, and they pick up how much toxic? 5? Okay. Let's see if they can win. Or does Etali take one home? Otawara is another thing we have to be afraid of. But then we get to recast an Etali. Scary game. Shieldred. I don't know if that's gonna help. They could pile up some damage in the air, but it's not that good. They're gonna have to throw a lot in front of the sickness. Might as well also attack with Rafine though while you're at it. Interesting. No fear, huh? I guess you need more connive. Whoa, okay. You have 9 toughness back there. 2 infect coming over. I just need to remove a thing, right? Actually, a spite would also do it because I can lower their toughness. The Vampire's Vengeance would do it. Lay Down Arms would do it. The Garden? All right, whenever I draw a card, I lose 2 life. So do I go for the win here and draw 2 more cards? I don't think so. I think we attack first and make them block with Shieldred. They have to double block Etali, or they die. There's 1, there's 2. Nom nom nom. Dinosaur happy. Bit of reunion. Drop off the garden. The transformation. Do we have an artifact? No, we don't. We have an enchantment. It's pretty good. All right, let's go. Target up to 1 artifact. This isn't an artifact, is it? Nope. Okay, no artifacts once again. Feels bad, but we got this for a creature. We got this for an enchantment. No planeswalker. This for a land. Fable. Etali. Exiling. Go for the throat. And Wandering Emperor. Get him off my board. This is mine. Can we keep a hand like this because we have a laydown arms? I'm just going to gamble that we draw a fixer. Because we are on the draw, we should get to see a few more cards. So if we draw Brotherhood's End, you know, something like that, we're in pretty good shape. Ouch. Turn 1 Duress. See what they take. They take Invoke. Second laydown arms. Fable. Now that's what we don't want Duress, so I'm feeling okay. Flesh Gorger, let's go. Could just kill it, but nah, drop the Fable. Get everything cooking. We've got to discard these pricey cards. Get some fresh cards. Also need to hit the next land drop. Come on, cast Sheldred. Do it. Do it. Don't kill this. It's a nice little 2/2. Never hurt nobody. Take 3, gain 3. Yep, still deciding what to do over there. It'd be weird to see mono black not just immediately kill something. Just looking at the lands. Remember, they're a mono black deck that plays Duress in the main in best of 1. And they do play Sheldred. Okay, we have to draw planes. We have to draw planes. We have to draw planes. Well worth losing some life here. We draw planes. Okay, cool. Get it. Treasure. That is what you are. So 2 mana for Spite this, I think. We can't let this go on much longer. It might be a scam deck, it's possible. I'm just going to do it now. That means they play cards like Undying Malice that bring the card back from the graveyard when you kill it. It's possible. Obliterator, we have another laydown arms. We are rolling, but we are flooding. But we draw a Chaotic Transformation, and we are there. Or Invoke Justice. Underdog. Oh, we're really low on life. We're really low on life, but I'm not blocking. The opponent hasn't had removal yet. Let's make him find it. Another land. Oh, these top decks have been pretty cold. Let's thin this deck, baby. Come on. We have enough planes. All right, do we keep holding these? We have some expensive cards in the deck. I guess I'll just hold 1. They've got something. Let's hold up the Reflection. I imagine the underdog shall blitz again. little risky here. Feels like we might see removal on the Shamo, but then we do get to keep our token, and we're only down to 4, and we're insulated against Invoke Despair. It's not the end of the world. Big score. This is a good card to copy. Let's fire off the big score, though, and see what we get. Nahiri big score. What does Nahiri do? Sell target creature or equipment. I mean, we need Nahiri's loyalty to be significantly higher to get there, don't we? Like this, before they can go for the throat and kill it. And then I think I hold the big score. Although when this gets to 7, and it gets to 7 pretty quick, and it is up to 1? No, it's discard a card. So am I getting rid of this big score? I think I will. I want Nahiri on the board. I want insulation from Invoke Despair. Don't want it to burn me out. We could also just do this, which I think is actually better. Just plus for nothing, but threatening to get back in Etali soon. We want some underdog? Okay, now the Trespasser is here. There goes the Etali. We go to 3. Good lord. Now there's a Bank Buster over there. You can feel it though. It's kind of turning. Let's cast the big score. It's very close to being our game. We just need to hit some of those big cards. Wandering Emperor. Very good against the underdog. I could try to get this to attack me, but the problem with that play is the ward.
Show me what you're made
Of course. Architect attack. See if the opponent goes for the Bank Buster play. They don't expect the Wandering Emperor. They're gonna go for it. They're definitely going for it. Take out those cards before they draw them.
battle. We've got the edge in this fight.
Can we win this without any of our big spells actually resolving? Just a whole bunch of Boros cards. They draw another Buster. Come at me. They do. Oh man, that scares me. That scares me. They're trying to burn me out here. They eat their own underdog to get me to 2. So we could kill the Trespasser here, but I think we actually want to exile it with the Wandering Emperor. We need the life. The card is Sheoldred the Apocalypse. No! No! The perfect draw. They drew the perfect card off the Bank Buster that they drew right after the other Bank Buster. And this is gonna be it, right? I don't think there's anything I can do at instant speed. I don't have another Wandering Emperor. And that's just land. Can you believe our draws over the last several turns? Can you believe this? Wow. We absolutely bricked out. Oh, that breaks my heart. I swear we got to a spot where we were probably like 90% to win and they drew perfect and we drew just nothing. So the one other thing I didn't have to do was the Wandering Emperor play to kill the Bankbuster. I think it's right most of the time, but I could have held it to gain life when the Graveyard Trespasser attacks. I guess that's on me. And we are back for the post-game wrap. And what do I have to say about Etali Justice? First of all, win rate, it runs about 50-50. This is a really hot and cold deck, and it will be hot and cold based on your luck quite a bit. Going first is important. Having the right draw and the right combination of cards is important. This deck is not the spitting image of consistency for best of one, and there's not a lot of tweaking you can do that will get it there. Nope, for the most part, this is a deck that goes on hot streaks and cold streaks. In the meta, there isn't much to say other than, did you do your thing before the opponent completely went off? If you do your thing, you are going to have more exciting and amazing games than most people dare to dream of. No mono red player will ever know the joy that comes from using a chaotic transformation to get an Etali and a portal to Phyrexia, and the Etali hitting an Angel Fire Ignition that targets the Etali and an Atraxa. They just won't know what that ever feels like. Maybe you then sack your Bitter Reunion and you attack with all those things with haste, right? A mono red player cannot know that joy. You can know that joy. The price is a bit of consistency. Your deck will not be as consistent as theirs, but ask yourself, sometimes consistency isn't what we want anymore. When we grow bored with things, why is that? It's because they were too consistent. That's how we take things for granted, like, say, Magic the Gathering. We've got a pretty good format, but every day my comments like to complain about various cards, and in my videos I drop complaints about various cards. Mono red, mono black, soldiers, it's all the same. Why? Because it's too consistent. So introduce a little chaos, add a little Etali to your menu, and maybe you'll learn what the joy of Magic the Gathering is. Or you'll salt tilt off into oblivion. That's the Magic experience in a nutshell, isn't it? Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You are cool. CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of me, CGB, and you can get my unique Dragon Rider token and 5% off your entire order by using the code CGB5 at checkout. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this sweet dragon token. If you need singles for constructed or kitchen table play, and you want to pick up sealed product or the latest Magic accessories, remember to use the code CGB5 at checkout for 5% off and get my Dragon Rider token. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.